Yeah, Lindsay, health professionals say that some of the masks that we have been wearing may not be sufficient against the Omicron variant, and others might not even be the real deal. So the big question is, how do you know that yours is the right one? Well, the first step is making sure that it fits.
Derek, the House is filling up tonight, and this is a pivotal State of the County address. We are all facing rising prices right now, rising crime, and rising opioid deaths as all of us come out of a pandemic together and we face a shaken economy.
And Kimberly, there are talks of possibly ending it soon, but as the situation intensifies at the border with refugees from many different countries coming here to try to seek asylum, the humanitarian groups that are providing support say they need some really clear guidance from the U.S. government.
It has been almost a year since a protest was held in Pacific Beach. Today, several people face charges in connection with violence that unfolded there.
The field behind me here was full of people that knew and loved Micah, but the one thing that stood out from everyone that spoke during tonight's vigil is how Micah was kind. He was known for his smile and his hair.
Most of the families that were playing in the snow off of Sunrise Highway near Old Highway 80 have of course left for the night. But for anyone still planning to head up to Mount Laguna while the snow is still here, it's important to remember that chains are still required.
Yep, just $22. And to celebrate, Home and Away decided to offer all 22 of their beers for 22 cents.
Governor Newsom's proposed bill, AB 1594, has many people talking. Some believe that it will bring justice to those families who lost loved ones to the hands of gun violence, while others believe this is the governor specifically targeting those who believe strongly in the right to bear arms.
The foot traffic this morning was very calm, but locals expect that the chains, once the snowfall stops, we could see 6 to 7 inches of snow here in Mount Laguna.
That's right. They say they've been compliant. Now they have plans to be defiant. They are tired of this constant back and forth.
Pediatricians across San Diego say heading outdoors with your family is the safest way to play. And in that scenario, even kids can probably go unmasked. But if you're in mixed company or with other families or people who just haven't been vaccinated yet or in a really big crowd, doctors say it's best to err on the side of caution.
And the people that we spoke to today say they came prepared for this hot day, and doctors encourage anyone who's outside for a prolonged period of time, whether that's for work or hiking, to pack at least twice the amount of water that they normally would. And this is the exit point of that drug tunnel that officials say stretched from Tijuana, Mexico to this warehouse in Otay Mesa.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
You can see why. Take a look at this wall of flames that just erupted behind me in the last 30 minutes. This has grown and spread considerably, and because of fires like this, we have seen crews down here from Lake Elsinore, from Orange City, from Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, Anaheim, and all over the state, all trying to help get the Valley Fire under control, and they are attacking it with everything they've got.
We're on Jeremy Street, just around the corner from you. From our view, you can see what's left of that UPS truck and then the 2 homes that were destroyed just beyond it. The deputy fire chief describes this as a brutal scene. At least 2 confirmed dead, 2 homes destroyed, several others damaged, and an entire neighborhood left rattled. A neighbor shot this video shortly after the plane crashed here on Greencastle near Jeremy, just a couple blocks east of Santana High School. The twin-engine Cessna hit the UPS truck first, killing the driver. The plane then exploded. At least 1 person on board was killed, but we don't know if there were any passengers. The plane then plowed into 2 homes, quickly engulfing and destroying them. 2 or 3 other homes also damaged. Several other cars also caught fire. Neighbors heard the impact. This was just after noon, rushed out to help. They rescued the husband and wife who live in the home on the corner. Take a look. Crews are just about to tow this small plane away back to Montgomery Field, where it took off around noon today. So this is the southbound 5, just south of Villa de la Valle. Traffic now completely stopped while crews remove the aircraft. It goes without saying this could have been an absolute tragedy, but fortunately we only have some very minor injuries and tens of thousands of drivers inconvenienced by the traffic. The view from Sky 10 shows the small plane in the middle of the busy freeway, the nose of the aircraft hanging over the center divide. It happened just after noon on the southbound 5 just south of Via de la Valle. The plane is a single-engine Piper PA-32. It clipped 4 cars. Sarah Tribbets is one of them.
We basically broke the fall for the plane, like it landed on the back of the car, and then I think it must have like kind of spun around because the car back there has like a wing in it.
The impact shattered their back window and doused them with jet fuel.
We heard it and felt it, and then there was glass like everywhere. Like it shattered back there all the way up until the front seats. Like it was all over. It's like I had glass in my mouth.
The wing of the plane ended up lodged in the back of this car. The woman and young child inside were taken to the hospital for observation, also doused with jet fuel. The pilot and his passenger had just taken off from Montgomery Field and were headed to La Jolla when he began having mechanical trouble. He tried to land in a nearby field but was unable. He and his passenger walked away without any injuries.
Lindsay, this is just so tragic. According to multiple sources with close ties to the San Diego Police Department, the officers who were killed this morning, they were a husband and wife team. We're told that they were in the academy at the same time. According to sources, they were hired on the same day in 2012, and they were promoted to the position of being detectives on the same day in 2018. Just a devastating loss for the San Diego Police Department and for the city of San Diego. Let's go to our video. A few hours ago, we witnessed the bodies of the officers draped in American flags being placed into the coroner's vehicle. Then a police motorcade led the vehicle from the crash site here to the 5 North, escorting that vehicle away from the South Bay. And our cameras then captured the motorcade on the 15 freeway bound for the medical examiner's office, where further investigation will take place.